Hey everybody, Don here, and I wanted to make a quick video on why I don't think Darktide is that bad, and the current state of the game is pretty fun. I definitely know I'm going to be in the minority for this one, but I'm really enjoying Warhammer 40k Darktide, and I've got about 100 hours in the game, and I don't really have any issues with there being little to no meaningful progression in the items or level ups. It's been a while since I played a game where you don't need to put dozens of hours gaming on a character to get them the proper gear and stats to win on the highest difficulty of the game. Like Gunfire Reborn, I'd have to farm some meta currency. Back for Blood, when it came out, I'd need to farm a lot of the cards that were better to play the higher difficulties. And I don't know how that is now in Back for Blood, but I do know they nerfed it pretty heavily. So never went back to it after they nerfed the game pretty hard. But yeah, having the no meta currency really to level up stats to some absurd levels is kind of refreshing. Sure, the game sucks for how you progress right now, which is checking the shop every hour, but I don't think that's really needed. It's not really that much of a benefit, and the perfect way to get the stat upgrades on the weapons as well is play on the third difficulty and just farm the plasteel there. But again, I don't think it's giving you that much of an advantage. You don't really need all the advantages to get through the highest difficulties. You just need to play well. And I find that sense of accomplishment pretty dang satisfying. I think people are probably playing for a reward that doesn't exist rather than just having the reward of accomplishment be the victory. If that came out right. But if I'm wrong on this, call me out on it. But I remember playing Left 4 Dead 1, Left 4 Dead 2, and there wasn't really any rewards for beating the highest difficulty or just beating through the game. You just beat it because you wanted to beat it. And I think that's a big part of Darktide is beating all the levels on Damnation, getting all the penances you want as challenges, and just having fun with your friends getting through something that's pretty tough. I know Darktide 2 might not have as long as a campaign or levels as those older games, but I do think there is enough challenge where it's fun enough. I guess the point I'm trying to get across is if you don't focus on the character progression, ignore most of the gear system, trying to get those little bits of percent increases that don't really do much in reality, you might have a bit more fun enjoying the game. But I know that isn't everybody's style, and I know a lot more people want the dopamine you get from it, and that's perfectly fine when you want games that give you constant dopamine over and over rather than something you kind of have to work for. I guess so. But the thing I guess I'm trying to say is sometimes you just want to forget about all the progression stuff and having to micromanage everything to increase stats to make the numbers go up, and you just want a nice solid game, and this is one. I know just saying, hey, you're playing the game wrong is not going to change anybody's mind, and just even mentioning it now is like saying, oh, you're playing the game wrong, you're not doing it right, is not going to like change anybody's mind. But I just want to throw out the idea out there that, hey, maybe focus a little bit less on the progression and gear and just look for the accomplishment of winning, and you might have a bit more fun, you might enjoy it a bit more, and you're not going to get frustrated or down on yourself for not getting the best stuff or the game giving you the best stuff. Just kind of ignore that stuff and play it for fun. And I know a lot of people are getting frustrated over the loot and cosmetic decisions they're making, but I do hope this video gives you a bit of a different perspective. It makes the game a little bit less frustrating and stressful if you do keep playing the game or want to try it out. So those are my quick thoughts on it. I guess one other thing I want to get across is I do think a lot of genres need to tone down the dopamine levels on a lot of their games, but it's not always the best choice to tone down the dopamine levels if you look at something like the Paper Mario series. So you keep that in mind too. Alright, just wanted to get through this, but have a great day. Remember to brush your teeth, do all that cool stuff, and you're all valid. Love you all. Peace.